Hey world, what's up? Another episode of Off the Shelf. This is Ryan drinking agua. There you go. I'm Antonio. It's kind of sad actually. This time last week we were steeped in comic book nerddom at the event everyone calls New York Comic Con. The biggest con on this side of the coast anyway. One of the biggest cons in the world, I believe also. This is one of the few times that I wish I was one of the Doctor's companions and I was in the TARDIS, because I would go back in time and go back to New York Comic Con.
Not gonna lie, guys, still pissed off. We only got one-day tickets, but whatever. We'll straighten it out with you guys next year.
Yeah, we'll straighten it out. So, sorry, Lance. I don't know anybody else named Lance.
Armstrong.
I don't know him personally though. He doesn't send me emails every 30 minutes like my man Lance, his last name does. But no, this is my third year straight going. I've been 4 years, but it's my third year straight going. First time I've only, well, in these 3 years I've had a one-day pass, side eye. But you know what? It was a great time. We crammed everything in within that amount of time. We got there at about 10:30?
Something like that, after we got through that long-ass line.
Yes, which is, you guys got to do a better job than that. NYCC, hashtag, I guess hashtag NY, yeah, whatever, give a shit. Yeah, but the line is kind of crazy, but when we got in, it's nice because this year it didn't seem like it was as crowded, because I know they had new badges and they had new restrictions, I think, as far as the occupancy and what have you. It wasn't as crowded.
It did seem to go a lot smoother. Once we got through the line, everything seemed a lot smoother than it has been in the past. So I do give you guys props for that this year.
I only had to say move at least 7 times because people just stop all of a sudden and stare. I didn't have to throw an elbow. You didn't get pregnant this year, which was awesome.
I know, because last time that was terrible.
Yeah, it was, because morning sickness is horrible.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
A man. No, but we had a great time. We brought everything. We stayed in there for most of the day. We left for a couple hours just to get lunch, but then we jumped right back into it. First off, I want to say to every creator and such who spoke to us, thank you very much. I want to give a special shout out to my man at Terminus Media, Robert Jeffrey. Thank you very much, sir. Loving this shirt, Route 3. Terminus Media is on Comics Plus. Check it out, read it, good stuff. Great stuff, actually. Phenomenal book. Terminus Media definitely doing their thing. Actually, I'm doing a double shout out. Didn't even realize till I looked down. Lion Forge, they had some nice swag there, which was cool. Thank you very much, Brandon Easton, speaking to us. Definitely one of the icons in the industry. My man's done some great stuff. But definitely thank you to everyone who spoke to us. We spoke to, like I've already said, Robert Jeffrey, Brandon Easton. We talked to Sean Allen. Well, we talked to Sean Allen every year. It was cool. Eric B. Cooper.
That's the name I was trying to remember.
Puts it down. That is what truly hanging with Mr. Cooper is. We got to speak to Jamal Iggle, Action Labs. Awesome. Sean Allen, actually Pyroglyphic, Street Team. Izon coming out soon. Beware. Eric B. Cooper is doing Night Seeker. Also, the stuff he's coming up with and things that he was telling us.
Yeah, which I don't think we're allowed to divulge on camera, but
I'm not having him come after me. He's big and he's muscular. I'm not trying to have him come after me.
He does have nice plans laid out for his character.
Yes, I'm definitely I'm loving what he was talking about. Jamal Iggle, Action Lab, Molly Danger, awesome stuff. Love that. Love the fact that it was view assisted. Great. Princeless. 2 all ages titles, which are great, and they also have young females as the lead. Also talked to my man from Vessel. One of the best stories that I've read. Definitely awesome story. A great title from Image. Great diversity. Too bad it won't be going anymore, which is pretty sad. Robert Garrett, Exmoor Studios. Tool Boy, you know what, woo, you got it. Definitely cool. The guys from Black Mask Studios, also Liberator. Your names escape me, but unfortunately, but I will be shouting your book out at the end of the show. Oh, spoiler alert, sorry folks, that's how it goes. But definitely cool. Yeah, it was much not as restricted. Artist Alley, I like where they put Artist Alley now. I hope it's there.
I don't even know where it is. I mean,
yeah, last year was.
We spent the entire last year trying to find it.
Exactly, but I like the fact that I like that they're keeping it over there permanently open. Yeah. It's a good area. Saw a lot of people over to Artist Alley, which you normally don't see as many. It was flooded in there. It was great. Again, still easy to move, flow. You can buy books. Actually, speak to the creators. Cause that's where.
And you get unparalleled deals, which we shall discuss later on.
Oh yes, that was. I feel like I stole from some of y'all. The couple, one person that I did miss. I didn't know he was there. I walked in and I saw him for a second. Didn't really pay attention, but when I look back, it was him. Scott Beach, Beach Productions, Chronos. Awesome. Another book that I believe Sean Allen did work for. You can always tell because my man's muscles are so detailed when the art is amazing. I wish I could have called him by his booth. Next time, man, shout it out more. We want to go over there. We want to check you out. I know he was in the corner where they're selling your wares. I mean, this isn't a festival.
Trinkets.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like it was like medieval times. And, I'm sorry.
Oddly enough, Medieval Times had a booth at Comic-Con.
So did they really?
Yes, they did.
I thought I smelled like turkey leg and ham and brisket and wenches with beer and grog and ale and mead and every other old timey
synonyms.
Nope, I got nothing. But I actually do have a beer. Yeah, so it was definitely cool. He has water, I have beer. But it was definitely great. I think we actually loved it more because we only had that one day, and you got to savor that one day. We were there till the very end.
See, I wish we had had longer though, because I still feel like we really only touched like 1/10 of the whole place, and because like on the way out, I was like, oh yeah, they're here. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. You see people on the way, you're like, wait, weren't you? A couple people that we didn't, that I wish we could have went to. Me personally, myself, just speaking for me, I wish I had been able to see Ivy Doom Kitty. Dear Lord, yes. John Barrowman, Torchwood, Captain Jack Harkness. I'm so sorry. Doctor Who.
Because I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
He was actually on Arrow as well as Tommy Merlin's father.
I'm on like episode 6, but alright.
Yeah. So, and he's this amazing actor, always charismatic, always seems like in such good spirits and everything, and he's a real role model, I believe, and he's one of those guys that I'm glad that he's in this genre, in this business.
But you know what I did see this year that I was excited to see? They had Just Dance 2014 on display.
So John Barrowman is one of those guys that is really cool. Trying to think of who else I wish I had seen. Oh, you know who I didn't see? Marvel and DC. Kind of walked by their booths, didn't even pay as much attention.
You know, I don't even remember seeing either of their booths.
Because they don't matter.
We need a disclaimer right here that says that the thoughts and actions from this gentleman right here do not reflect the team as a whole.
Yeah. But no, we spent,
we spent a lot of time at the Image booth, though.
We did spend a lot of time, and at Boom, I got a signed copy, which was awesome, of Dayman, one of my favorite comics. I read it about 4 times, and I'm only on issue 1. Read it about 4 times. It's been optioned for a movie, which is really exciting to me, because I really enjoy it. Well, we did spend, you found some great stuff at Image. Image is a company that I really enjoy. Boom also, Dark Horse, I love X and Ghost.
Xenoscope. I'll get to them later. I got a pick from them too. For some reason, coming home from Comic-Con, I spent all my money, so I swore I had a bag full of stuff, and I looked in it and there was like 2 things. But yeah, we'll get to that.
If you like Skinamax, you'll like Xenoscope.
What can I say?
He likes Skinamax. No, but again, thank you to everyone who spoke to us, who gave us a little bit of your time. We will be getting back to you and letting you know what's going on, and we will definitely be profiling you on the show because, again, we want to put people out there and let them know that your product is appreciated. We do enjoy it. We're fans of it, and whatever we can do to bring a little more of you out there, we're going to do it because we're off the shelf and we're pretty damn awesome.
We're alright. We're okay.
We can be better.
Mediocre.
At best. I guess we should show some of the stuff that we got from Comic Con.
No. Okay.
No?
Let me go first.
Oh, do you want to? Yes. This is
The best purchase I've ever made in my entire life. I hope you guys can see my main man Darkseid. Okay? The only man tougher than Black Dynamite is right here. We'll end it on that note. We'll come back.
We'll be right back. Right after these messages. So why don't you go to the bathroom? Actually, if it's going to take 30 seconds, just go in your pants or just wear a diaper. It's easier, I'll be honest with you. I mean, is that still legal? I don't think it was ever illegal.
I would say they.
If that's the case, a lot of drunks are getting mad right now. Yeah, so we're going to be back in just a minute or so. So you'll get some popcorn, put us on pause, and then come back off the shelf. Welcome back. Hope you went to the bathroom. Thank you for answering. This is Off the Shelf. Ryan, Antonio.
My name is actually Jebediah, but whatever. You can call me Ryan.
Oswald P. Cobblepot, Jebediah, Offspring, Jamal, Jenkins. Like Forrest?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're back. We want to show you a few of the things that we got at Comic Con. Again, we hit a lot of different booths. We varied a lot. I think we can say that everything that we got, we really did enjoy. Definitely, my search for indie t-shirts continues. If you know of a comic, if you know of anything,
or if you want to get your own work out there,
yes, let me know. Leave a comment on the box right over here, right there. Leave a comment in the box. Let me know. Email me. Tell me about your stuff. Your comments, not your stuff. I gotta make that clear. Cause
because if you don't...
Yeah, I'll be getting their comments and emails. Yeah, because like I said, I was on a major hunt for indie comic t-shirts, and then when I got the t-shirt, I actually got the comic as well to go along, and I was not disappointed with the comics that I got and the t-shirts that I got. Honestly, t-shirts were awesome. You will be seeing more of them with coming issues, because this is only issue 3. We're here for the long haul. We will survive. We're still strong. We're still standing. We're like 2 Antoine Fishers.
I was gonna say, I'd rather not.
Denzel gonna come up.
Alright, maybe okay.
All right.
You think we can get Denzel on the show?
No.
You couldn't even entertain the idea?
Nope. Only way I would love for Denzel to be on the show, but I would want him to be as a character from Flight. I would want him to be on the show. Because it was just awesome. Alright, anyway, sorry about that. And that's what happens when you film and you just let loose. So, again, we had some great stuff.
You can keep talking.
Jebediah P. Springfield, Jamal, Akins, Jenkins is going to show us what we got at Comic Con.
I was just going to show.
This is pretty cool.
The most angry person in the world, Darkseid.
Universe.
It's just, and every time I look at it, I laugh. I had to buy it. This is a great good luck charm. I wish I had more to say. I'm not going to discuss the character Darkseid with you guys because it would take me forever.
And you should know, I mean, I'm not a big DC guy, but Darkseid is one of those characters where when he's in an animated movie, I love it. Because number one, my man's arms are always either behind his back or crossed, and he still whoops your ass.
Actually, guys, do this. YouTube Superman vs. Darkseid from the animated show, and that'll give you a clear picture of who this gentleman is.
Yes, that is a perfect...
Yeah, full explanation.
Yeah. R.I.P. Turpin, a.k.a. Kirby. Since that's who he was modeled after, that was actually pretty awesome. You want to show off some of your Zenescope?
You can do... we'll go, yeah.
Okay.
Do a few, because I only have my one.
Well, this is going to be the few right here.
Okay, that makes sense then.
This gentleman was there last year from Drumfish. Awesome company. They have graphic novels out, and they also have their own figures being made.
The figures are beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, the figures are really cool, which is, again, a cool thing. Another indie comic book company and guys, not just doing their comics, but spread it out more. Just like how the Almighty Street Team had the comic, but they also had a video game and a live-action movie is coming. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. That's awesome. I definitely am cool with that.
Ow. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll do the
I
clap.
have an injury.
Yeah, I'm spraining his hand playing squash on the moon with Dark Side and somebody's mom. Yeah, it was definitely, and they have these great figures. He was there last year. You partook of the sale last year.
Yeah, it is a deal that you would be dumb
Yeah.
to say no to.
You could,
It's
and
just-
you'll only find this in Artist Alley again. It was amazing. You partook of it last year. I did not, unfortunately.
He
and I don't
wanted
know
to, but he made the decision on the train ride back home. All I heard was, "Damn, I should have bought it."
why. Exactly. And as we were talking about it, as we were about to leave Artist Alley, he appeared as if Jinn out of nowhere, and he said, "I will grant you one wish." So okay, man.
I thought it was Mirage at first, but
No, there are no mirages at New York Comic Con. Magic does exist at New York Comic Con. And I said, Rich, which is the gentleman's name, I said, you had 5 trades last year. Normally they would be $15 each. You had them for $20, the whole package. Do you have it again? That is my wish. And he said, you know what, look, I'm just gonna go, boom. So I got all of this for $20. Awesome. It's a comic called Sentinels. It's about the children of superheroes taking over their spots, or they're just taking over their spots and some of their names even too, and doing it. There were 4 trades and then an anthology which goes along with it. There's going to be more from them. I believe he said he was going to be doing another anthology.
yes, the second anthology, correct.
Yes. So I mean, this was an amazing deal. 5. How could I not turn this up? 5 for 20. And look at the thickness. Look at the meat on that.
Yeah, that's.
This is like I mean, Selma Hayek, Tess Munster thick. You don't never.
I wasn't even gonna. I
Ivy
gave
Doom
up.
Kitty thick, if that helps any of you guys out. Ivy Doom Kitty. Yes.
They also Drumfish also has another few
Yes,
titles.
yes,
I
yes,
can't
yes.
remember the name of the other.
Nevermind.
Thank you.
Yes.
Why do I never remember that?
Because Nevermind. That's why.
Don't pay them no Nevermind. But it's
But you need to pay them Nevermind. You need to pay them on.
great stuff.
And
When
when-
I bumped into them last year, like you mentioned, I bought all of Sentinels and I bought the first 3 issues of Nevermind because that's all that was out at the time.
Damn it! I didn't get Nevermind. See
yeah.
again. But again, he will appear next year.
It's an all-female team. They each have special powers. It's kind of like, I mean, you can say kind of like an X-Men sort of, X-Women
Exactly.
sort of team. I believe they're all like late teens, so you don't have any Wolverine drama going on. They're all like 17 or something like that. It's a really good book though. The covers are beautiful, by the way, on each of these.
The art and the color of it they are actually breathtaking. And I don't use that word often.
And the figures, they actually have figures for some of the Nevermind characters as well.
Oh, they do. I didn't remember seeing that because the one that I focus on in my mind is that I see all the time is Templar.
Yeah. The first figure that I remember seeing actually was from Nevermind's. I wish I could remember the character's name. I suck.
Well, you know what? Another episode, we're gonna have to spotlight maybe a little Nevermind going on. Drumfish. Digging it.
What was the other book that they had? They still have 2 other books.
Well, you know what? Go on Google and Google or Bing, whichever one is your choice. I'm not gonna judge you on your life choices or your life decisions. That's cool. Oh, by the way, congratulations, New Jersey. Gay marriage, awesome. Just had to throw that in there, because you know what? Nobody loves the LGBT. I know there's another letter in the community, like I do. Well, I mean, there are people that love them more, obviously, like their family and such. Whatever. But again, you know what, Jersey? Kudos, good job. Google or Bing, Drumfish. I believe they're on Blogspot.
Yeah, just look up Drumfish Productions, I believe is how you word it.
Yes. But they also have a Facebook page.
Yes.
I believe also. So check them out. Let them know what's going on. Check out the art. See the stories. You like them. Sentinels, Nevermind, and another title that you cannot remember the name of.
I think it's called Bugged.
Yes, which is their newest thing coming out. Kudos, sir.
Yeah, I'm
Your
trying to
memory,
remember. I'm
yes.
trying to remember the phrasing. I knew what it was about, but I.
See what happens when you drink water and not alcohol?
Another thing, I just talking about my memory. He did say that they're trying to get Sentinels on Comixology. Was that true, or did I make that up? And in color, right?
Yes, and in color, because the trades are in black and white. You can't see my hand, so I don't know why I'm slapping it down like this. But you can hear it.
That's a point I wanted to make as well. They are in black and white. They do kind of, as I was reading it, I had kind of a manga feel to it, probably because it's black and white.
Yes, definitely.
And also, I guess you can say the amount of content that you get, because I know in manga, one volume is that thick. In traditional American comic books, one volume is 12 pages. But yeah, these are in black and white. I believe, like I mentioned, they are going to be on Comixology in the near future and in color, which is definitely going to be another repurchase for me, because I did really enjoy the story.
Yes. And as always, he signed them.
Yes.
He signed yours, he signed mine as well. And that was another thing. I'm not a big signing person, but they were there and they were signing. So I actually got single issues of items, and I read them. Great stuff. I'm gonna bag them, board them, and then I'm just gonna save them and get them digitally, just so I can read them over and over again.
Okay.
You know. Your next find there, sir?
My next purchase,
Skinamax.
Xenoscope title. Little history on Xenoscope. They do seem to have a very adult view of the world.
Yes.
But
at least they don't hide it. Out there, they're very open about.
Clothing is very is not necessarily required for most of the. I mean,
fabric costs money, y'all. We can't be. It costs money to dress people.
That being said, the ideas that they come up with for their titles are all amazing. Basically, it's kind of similar to Fables, where these are actually all Grimm's fairy tales, and basically they will find a fairy tale and then retell it with their darker,
their own
spin on the story. What I picked up was Grimm Fairy Tales Presents Neverland, and basically in this story, Peter Pan is now the villain. He's the one. He's kidnapping children because he didn't want to grow up, and he's. I don't know if that's ruining it. He's
give a little, but don't give too much. The roles are somewhat reversed, where Pan is the villain and Hook is actually the hero.
Yes. Well, actually, I can say it. He's sucking out people's souls in order to guarantee his longevity.
Wait a minute. He's a CEO of a corporation. Diabolical.
Yes.
Kudos, guys. Kudos.
The majority of the characters from the original story do make an appearance. I also don't remember the original movie, so I'm just hoping that's true. A lot of these names seem somewhat familiar, but
again, this was only the first volume too.
And
you have the second volume, so I mean,
hypothetically, I have the second volume as well.
Allegedly.
But there is some Tinkerbell, some Pan, Wendy,
Jonathan, Tiger,
John Wilkes Booth.
That's how he did. He sung up on Lincoln like that, right? I'm not trying to go out like Lincoln. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I said, I really love what they do, because, like I said, I love how they'll take a fairy tale, for instance, that everybody's familiar with, and give it a brand new spin. So it's a story you've heard thousands of times, but it's not. And I really love the fact that they can get that done. This one actually, this title is not as, I don't know the proper term.
Mature.
Explicit I was going to use. Mature, but...
That's actually a good word. You don't hear explicit a lot. That works.
The main character in this story, I would actually say, is Hook. It's more about the men in this one, which I believe is a first, because most of the titles I've seen from Zenescope are focused on the females.
Yes, they are, yes.
And this one really centered on Pan and Hook. So there really wasn't as much lack of clothing as I'm used to.
From Zenescope. Sorry, I thought I had to make that clear. I didn't want people thinking that you were like a nudist.
You know, I don't even. Whatever. It's the internet. It's the internet.
So they're gonna think whatever they want.
It's the internet.
YOLO.
Yeah, you do what you want.
Isn't that what the kids say? YOLO. I'm old. Whatever.
But I really enjoyed this, yeah. So I'm going to be trying to pick up some more Zenescope and see what other stories they've reimagined.
I do. Well, it's not a fairy tale, but I do recommend The Waking. I actually did like that from Zenescope. That I did read. On me? Okay. Again, you guys were awesome at Comic-Con. Guys gave it up. Really did the thing. I got to give some shout outs to people, and I bought your books, definitely dug them. Exmoor Studios, Robert Garrett. Yeah, that's what I got to say. Yeah. Tool Boy. You teased me, man. I thought there was more in this. You get a nice preview of the story, but then you get bios of each of the characters. The art is phenomenal. The story is great. Exmoor Studios also has Galto, which I got the first issue of that, but I'm going to buy the rest of the series digitally, and Inheritors, which is a comic that they're going to be having coming out. There's also a short movie on YouTube. It's very well done, great for an indie company like that. Go to YouTube, just search for The Inheritors, Exmoor Studios, go, vote for it, like it. Please like it, because it's one of those things that should be out there. The comic, and if this goes well, I believe they may be doing a full-length feature movie, or maybe even a series. I'm hoping, because I'm watching YouTube for things now. Awkward Black Girl is hilariously funny, and CV Nation, wow. CV Nation is awesome. So definitely ups to that. Exmoor Studios, Tool Boy, check them out. They are on Facebook. Robert Garrett is also a fellow guy from Jersey, so definitely go there. That's all we're going to tell you where we're at. We're not telling you anything else about where we're at. We're in an undisclosed location in Monmouth County, but it's an undisclosed location.
Would you like to give them a map?
Oh, did I say too much? But it's undisclosed, but it's in Monmouth County. But yeah. So definitely check this out. Check out Galto as well, but I'm definitely digging Tool Boy and where it's going to be going.
You want to give them a quick synopsis of the issue? I mean,
yes.
And be brief, because it's not. Yes. You said it's just a teaser.
Yes,
so.
But with the teaser, got my mouth watering.
I just flipped through it before we actually filmed this, and I'm in love with what I saw already. And like I said, I really just thumbed through it.
The art is cool. There was an African tribe that would decimate. They didn't look to conquer or enslave you. They looked to decimate you, and just rampaging through, and all the tribes of Africa bonded together to try and stop them. And then you switch to modern time, and all of a sudden at midnight, all across the world, there are these deaths happening, and then you see these two agents trying to protect someone, and then you see all of a sudden this figure with a mask, and yeah. Tool Boy, Exmoor Studios, check them out, look them up. Facebook, Exmoor Studios, and also Google them, because I believe they're on Blogspot as well, Exmoor Studios. So this was definitely a look, something to look for, something to get. The art is amazing. It was in black and white, but this was the New York Comic Con 13 edition, and it's in color, so that was definitely a plus for me. This is actually also the wallpaper on my iPod now, because the art was just amazing. Okay, gotta go with Terminus Studios. Gotta give you guys a big round of applause. Definitely got 2 shirts from you guys for each of the comics that I bought. Again, I got Route 3 and Radio Free America. Yeah, I know it looks like it's floating, but I can't find my place marker. Give me time, people. I'm working it out. Definitely great. Again, stories are amazing. Art is stupendous.
The artwork in Route 3 is amazing as well.
And in number 2, it just gets better. Now it's Route 3, not Route 3 Issue 3. It's Route 3. Radio Free America, which is the newer one. Robert Jeffrey, who is a guy that I've been talking to for a bit. He's even a part of a group that I created on Facebook, the Nerd Report. Check it out. Unless your name is Tyrone or Tyrock. I don't care, whatever. And,
we need that disclaimer again at the bottom.
Yes. No, you would feel the same way too. You don't want a million posts for we don't want a million posts for Nintendo.
For the best gaming company ever?
Don't care.
I didn't show you my Zelda tattoo, did I?
Oh my god. Is it the Triforce? Is it? No? Okay. Radio Free America, think of, what was the movie with, they did a remake of a movie, I can't remember the name of the movie, Red Dawn, excuse me, because I didn't watch the remake. Red Dawn,
Me neither.
think of a mix of Red Dawn and like a hip-hop feel to it. That's what Red Dawn is. The country has been taken over, and there's a DJ that goes on, and he has a broadcast called Radio Free America, and he does a broadcast to try and give the rebels clues and hints and information and some type of hope. Actually, you know what? Red Dawn mixed with a little bit of Vanishing Point. For anybody who knows about Vanishing Point, the original Vanishing Point, not the new one that they made, but the original Vanishing Point. Similar to that. Great stuff. I started reading this last night, and I was definitely into it. Again, Terminus Studios, you guys are doing it. Big ups to you guys. Definitely feeling it, loving it. It goes down. Route 3 was the first thing I read from Terminus Studios. This is about a young kid whose power starts to develop, and then it just all goes good. The art in this one is amazing. Number 2, I looked at the art. They stepped their game up, and it just got that much higher. So Terminus Studios, check them out. They have a few other books going on. I didn't get those, unfortunately. Money was tight, and my pants were even tighter from the barbecue that we had. Virgil's.
We also discovered them literally as they were turning the lights off, if I remember correctly.
Yes, they were our last stop, and we stayed. I shook his hand about 5 second time, and we kept saying we were going to go, and we just kept talking with each other because that's what happens, and that was really cool to be able to actually meet him. Cats from Georgia, I believe it was.
Yes, Georgia, they said there was a Peach Street everywhere.
Yes, yes. So yeah, it has to be Georgia because Georgia is a Peach Street. So that was definitely cool. To meet them and actually go up and talk, because he was part of the Nerd Report.
Okay.
Facebook, look it up. And I didn't even realize that he was in there until a friend of his actually said, oh, well, we got to talk about Route 3. And my man created it. And I was like, oh, we got a creator in the building. I didn't realize. So I'm honored by that. And amazing stuff.
And once again, I know we've touched on this before, but every person that we met at the con was just extremely nice, hospitable.
Yes.
They treated us like family. Like, we sat there and had a 25-minute conversation about their books, but not only about that, just being friends. They're all great people, first off. I want to just shout out to everybody you're mentioning so far.
They were definitely, not a bad guy at all, and it's just amazing. That's the one thing that I love about the indie circle, is that you can speak to them, talk, and even if after you're done talking about comics, you'll just sit there and goof and laugh, and we'll have them laugh and they'll have us laughing, which I definitely thought was great. So again, thank you so much. The last one I picked up that I'm going to showcase is from Black Mask Studios. If you don't know about them, now you know. And knowing is a fraction of the battle. I'm not going to use that because I don't know if I'm licensed to be able to use that slogan from a certain initials and then the short form of Joseph cartoon. If you can decipher what I just said and everything, I'm probably going to end up marrying you. Unless you're a guy.
Because I'm
even though it's legal in Jersey now. Again, big up Jersey. Awesome. Black Mask Studios, we have Liberator. This one is kind of cool. From what I understand, it's actually about people who they go after individuals who harm animals, like animal cruelty and such. I think that's
Michael Vick would have got tore up. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't know if there were any Eagles fans.
Sorry.
In the purchase. What the hell? No, but this was actually pretty cool, and it's a pretty different idea, because you do have people that are out there rescuing animals, and like big burly dudes, that you would think were on a SWAT team that are actually helping to rescue animals. So this was kind of an innovative idea. It was something different. I definitely thought it was something cool, and it looked cool, and we definitely want to shout them out, and because we were looking for a T-shirt, my man said, "Hey, look, there's a T-shirt." Looked at the T-shirt, looked at the comic, asked the guy about it, told me about it. I said, "I'm in." Before anything else, I said, "You know what? Let me have 1 and 2, and give me one of those T-shirts and an extra medium." So definitely cool. Black Mass Studios, Liberator. Check it out. Those are our treasures from Comic-Con, aside from the memories that we have.
And the food that we ate.
Virgil's Barbecue, 42nd and 7th.
I got a GPS on my phone.
So he wasn't a scout. 47th and 2nd, I believe, Virgil's. Tell them I sent you. They won't know who I am, but just say it. It doesn't matter. Great food, never had a bad meal. Try the flat dogs.
We are so getting off topic.
Doesn't matter. It's New York. It's NYC, baby.
So,
what are we hoping for next year? As far as Comic-Con, what would you? Because my mindset is already.
Well, firstly,
next year we need a multi-day pass.
Yes, for one, yes. Let's hope that they actually send out the passes to the people to the retailers like they intended on doing, because
not the week of, and then you have to hear about it, and maybe you get to New York in time, maybe you don't. To buy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of drama that I don't want to. I don't want to put out online, but there was a lot of drama trying to get passes.
Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna put it behind us. It happened. We're gonna go strive for it. So next year, I'm hoping actually that it's. I want to go all 4 days, and you know what? I want to try and film because I want to bring you to New York. If you're living in Boise, Idaho, I don't know if my hand got off screen, but it doesn't matter. If you're living in Boise, Idaho, if you're living in Chemagee, Georgia, if you're in California, if you're in Texas, if you're in Saskatchewan, if you're in Mother Russia,
if you're not in New York, I'm sorry to kill your whole buzz, but we would have went on forever.
You're not killing my buzz. Blue Moon, baby. But you know what? I would love to film there. I would love to film and get interviews with these amazing people.
We also have the Asbury Con coming up, I believe, in February.
Actually, in 30 minutes. It's going to be started.
I believe it's coming up, and
yes,
I'm very excited for that because we went the first year it started.
Jamal Eagle was there, and this was before Molly Danger. He was drawing a picture of Zatanna or Supergirl, I believe.
He had the Supergirl behind him, and I believe he was drawing.
He was drawing Zatanna, okay, which was awesome because I didn't know anything about Molly Danger, and I never thought that somebody as big as that would be in Asbury.
That's
Park.
why I'm excited for Asbury this year.
Mm-hmm. Because they're growing as well. It's going to be 2 days this year. It's going to be, a Saturday and a Sunday?
Yeah. They're renting out a hotel, not the hotel.
The banquet area, lobby, whatever you want to call it. Which is definitely a step up. This is their 4th Comic-Con in 1 year. So that's pretty... If you knew the history of this joke, which is a running gag apparently to us on the show, you would laugh. Well, you might not laugh, but I'm holding the camera so I can say what I want. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I want to see what they have. I want to see how big it actually gets. And I want to see if they focus on just the comics or if they go with the entertainment industry in general. Yeah. Which is going to be cool.
Because this year, I believe, the first time we went, it was all comics, right? I don't think there was anything extra in there.
Everything was centered on comics aside from
another thing that surprised me, they had the cosplayers. I did not expect at all cosplayers to be in the Asbury Con. It was in a bowling alley the first time. It was...
If you walk into a bowling alley and there's a bar to your left, and there's just, what was it, about 4 or 5 Deadpools sitting on a bar, you'll probably run. Because Deadpool is odd to begin with. You put alcohol into him, who knows what's going to happen? Well, I guess healing factor, nothing's going to happen to him, but you get the gist of it. And it was just amazing for that small area. You could, I mean, technically you could have bought a comic and rolled a strike.
Yeah.
Right there, because it was